2 years down the line. Pistol round is live though. Heroic starting on that T side. It's a fast round. Rush towards the B bomb side. Good hold so far. But it's not over yet. As I say that though, makes it a 4-on-2. Smokes down though. It's Cadian and Stavin alive. And they both go down. Well, I guess Rops went down. I was going to say, we didn't see any upgrades, but oh my god, okay, Cadian. I mean, that wasn't even intentional. The fact that he gets them there, mid-air, running gun, fully flashed. It's going to be a fast A ramp take, at least from Heroic. Normally, we don't see teams just running straight to the bomb site, but they do like to take control of this a little bit early.
Oh, it's a war of attrition around the side of the A bomb site. Short, if you will. It was a 5 versus 3 for a time.
It's good that Storm backed off. I don't think he would have won that fight. For the CTs, so they have a lot to work with to retake this. Oh, great pick off from Carrigan. He's going for it. A second kill found as well, making life very difficult now. Wow, I'm surprised that Carrigan...
There's a change, but I'm sure that maybe some people are starting to notice it more and more. I think the smokes were great, potentially, had they not had been there when the bomb was over there, and you can go back in mid and B and stuff like that to do fakes, but... Nice done from mousesports, being a very aggressive.
That is an incredibly cheeky frag from Rops. And let's not forget how he started on Train. Despite it being a tough T side, early on there were some sparks of brilliance and rabid aggression. Chain of pop flashes, bomb spotted and swatted. Down it goes. Previously in the hands of Borup. Tessus and Thorn remain. There's a flank from Carrigan as well. Got a great sense for the game. Off angle from Carrigan, not holding the tight corner, but just off the...
CTs to play maybe 3 towards A, but the setup here from mousesports is that they are a little bit closer to mid. We have Rops and CT spawn here as well, so they are contesting this. 3-on-3 though. B bomb site is the one that they want.
It's enough of the steel girder to allow BMS to throw that smoke and peek afterwards, but won't get what he was looking for. Borup and Frozen remain now. Frozen elevated in that mid position. No grenades left for Borup. Quick peek though, spots Frozen. Can't quite land a fatal connection, however. Position which Frozen is pushing right now. There's some pop flashes as well to allow the T side to swing. There'll be flashes now as the bomb site is lost. Heroic may have a chance to get their first brand on the board after 7 failed attempts. Man advantage as the bomb gets planted. In terms of retaking utility, we've got a Molotov and a flashbang for mousesports, so it will be quite difficult. All too often we see the smokes up and plenty of spray. Cadian and Storm are very low, excuse me. Down 10 HP now, pushing forward. Point of no return. The trades will be to Heroic's advantage as Cadian looks for a flick. Falls away now, changes his angle. Acor's elevated, but not for long. Down he goes, leaving Robson a 1 versus 3, trying to invite players. It's going to be an expensive round, and he could do with saving this AWP, but I'm not sure if he can get far away enough. He can't, because Borup will secure the first
round on the board for Heroic.
Yeah, they need to try to string some more together, and that's a great start to that effort. We'll see the response from mousesports. As you know, we've been talking about really holding on to their nades as much as possible. Ooh, just trying to walk into the angle, Storm ready for that one.
And then here we should see the play, and then stopping now should be making his move in mid for timing here. Does go down though, but doesn't really matter now. Heroic does have the entire A bomb site. No nades left except for a smoke on VMAS. We should be seeing a save call.
Those guns, so you'd at least be able to like save with those in the next round. And we can see here actually that Robson Beamers will be able to carry AWPs through to the next round. So if they could have options in terms of the lack of utility, and it's going to be difficult to play a longer drawn out round, but at the same time you have these AWPs, it's harder to get aggressive with them. So I feel like mousesports in that sense have been pulled in 2 different directions in terms of their options.
Yeah, you talk a little bit more to your point, Dan, because you don't have enough nades for a full retake setup. You kind of talk about, let's try and go for an entry or do some mid-round aggression with the flashbangs we have. And always we kind of see that it's working out, right? Like, Kerrigan was very aggressive early. He gets the entry, and then after that, it's just all. Oh, he still keeps on pushing. I'm not okay. A lot of utility here, so I would still say this is still a pretty good spot. As I say that though, Heroic decides not to even flash clear any angles, so Robs is just getting 2 easy kills here.
Let's change his spot up now for what could be the final frag. Oh, he's shot the bag on the back, but he's not fired over the hitbox. But BMF will get the spray towards the end. That's one of the things about this topic for a different day. We've got a fast round from Heroic. They look for a third. BMF in no man's land. 2 of them only good for 1, but Acor, that was such a fast kill from him. KG hits the ceiling. Drops trying to do what he can. This is absolute anarchy. Frozen makes his way through CT spawn. He's got support as well from Acor.
Oh, but the bomb
versus Sniper.
Oh man, it's such a nice play from Acor.
Kerrigan, the aggression continues. He's been creeping through the smoke, using all the bullets. Got Frozen for support as well. Kerrigan goes down eventually. Running out of bullets as well. We'll give Borup an invitation to get another kill and at least try and keep it close. 2 versus 3. Make it 2. Nichols dropped on the A bomb site. Flashes, swings from Bemis. We've got Dawn trying to stay alive again. The backpack giving the position away, and then there's a swing from Borup, but Bemis is ready for it. A fast round.
mousesports has been winning these close rounds. And more entries on the way for mousesports. 5-on-3. It's only been 15 seconds of this round so far.
Nico able to find Bemis though to make things a little bit better. Kerrigan creeping all over the place though. He's going to be finding Nico, and that's not a good prospect here, especially now that Cadian's fallen. Cadian almost got into the site. That would have been pretty awesome. And Heroic can't seem to find that footing whatsoever on this map. I feel like we haven't even seen many.
Wide team. Again, fast play, flashbangs. Cadian time for the time being. Put it over the grill by Kerrigan, but traded by Nico. 4 versus 2. Maybe there's a...
When we see where the kind of gate came from, they know normally, even in a retake setup, you have the Opera just holding the A ramp. So coming from on mousesports, nothing left. So now it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Trying to do a little ninja diffuse through the smoke, but not going to happen. Oh, what? Okay.
Noble efforts. There's one flash from the mid position, but Borup and Strong will deliver. But Bemis and Acor will turn things around. 3-on-3, made 2 as Bemis is dispatched of. mousesports want to extend their lead, but Heroic have got to say about that. Landing some headshots with the Glock, but not being finished off just yet. Hold on a second. Rops versus Tesses. Glock versus the USB. We need more than 1 shot from that range, Rops, even if he lands a headshot. But now 79 HP for Tesses. Even that will change. Waiting for the drop. Spots the shadow. Knows where he is. Can he land that fatal connection? No. Much needed pistol.
Well, but yeah, it comes down like that was a much close round. Sure, Acor, nice round there, but you could argue that maybe Kaden go down early there.
Definitely know their angles around these smoke grenades, so it's a warning sign for mousesports in the round to come. Rops has made an entry onto the B-bomb site. Separated for now with utility. 55 seconds on the clock for mousesports, and these chain flashes are very successful. Nico dropped and still unable to reply, but on the second attempt, down goes Frozen. 2 versus 3 in favor of Heroic. Trying to buy some time with flashes, but the bomb has been planted.
A lot of damage being done here as well. On mousesports, 13 HP on Robs, 39 on Bemis. He's stuck on the bomb site. An added bonus at least, they got the bomb down, so like they fought for the site. But this is a very, very tough situation to be in if you're Robs. 1-on-3 now. Diffuse is on. He does spot the barrel. Oh my god, okay. For some reason there, I mean, in another
approach on their T side, and it wasn't quite hitting the mark as they'd like. However, at the beginning of this round, as we can see, Acor's not going to find too much love towards the A ramp. Tess is holding it down as well, but Kerrigan forces the issue, actually wins that battle somehow. And that's going to create a lot of opportunities, I feel like, for mousesports here. There's lots of time on the clock for them to play with, to really exploit this man advantage. That said, It's a man advantage. It is no longer.
Yeah, I do wonder between these two teams who this favors now, because Cadian's been prolific in these early rounds on the A bomb site, on and around the A bomb site, and indeed, Heroic has been catching up pretty damn quickly. There's another one for Cadian, finally taking some significant damage to the bomb. There's a great incendiary to delay. He used to be able to wallbang that spot through those orange boxes, but I think that was removed many moons ago. Another flick from Storm and BMS now. Limited variance that BMS can take, though. CT starting to swing. Got to get into a trade back situation. There's a nice burst on the first player. Cadian, he's low. 1v1 now as Borup is around that smoke. Not using the bomb just yet, but it's their time to defuse it. I think he's got it. Just about.
Oh man, such a close round. To answer your question, wow, he gets away.
Yeah, he's falling back. He's able to do so safely, and he might actually get a pick off of this. It's unfortunate, but his teammates are able to capitalize. Cadian on the other angle, and mousesports maybe regretting that mid push, struggling to gain ground, struggling to really do anything at this point.
Been around the block for a long time, but I do think that this team, and especially Cadian, like had a breakout year last year. He's been very consistent. He's been like one of the best performers as well.
They need to stop losing the early part for sure. But Nico is going to get one for free. Maybe simply better. And again, mousesports are losing a lot of men early. They're going down to 4 versus 5 or worse in almost all of these rounds.
And that same tendency we saw with Heroic, losing a lot of members early on their T side.
Catches Borup on the rotation. Oh my god!
Ouch!
How dare you shoot? But very successful from Heroic, playing with complete, supreme confidence.
And this is really the worst case for mousesports. So we thought, oh, okay, even more so a worst case for mousesports. Rob's dying there at the end of the time. With Heroic throwing the default smokes in here and really fighting for a ramp here. I was going to say I would have loved for mousesports to maybe pace them a little bit more. But this is a good...
Off the middle of mid. Cadian still taking pot shots though. Karrigan's got to be very careful. Looking for the transfer onto Nico. Extreme aggression from Karrigan. Has he done
for that plant? Very limited utility here for Heroic. They're going to have to hit some shots. Oh no! Nico finds 2 off that one burst. And that could be horrible here for Frozen and Bemis. Starting to lose ground, starting to lose options and time. And that Molotov only serving to make matters worse here for BMAS. That leaves him with no options, in fact. I don't think he's going to have any time to plant. He's going to try to force the issue. Fakes it. Forces out one. And he has, just enough time to get the plant in here. Bemis could still win this round. Oh, there's the peak. Straight away. Very confident, but Storm will have him and the rounds.
Nothing going the way of mousesports. At least they can buy again thanks to the bomb plant. Bomb site. Again, there are support grenades from above the ladder, but can be thrown. There's a 3-man lineup. Karrigan now with a cheeky play, finds second, spots the third, almost takes Nico down as well. Has he done his job? Is that enough this time? Maybe BMS clears the rotation, but he can't take out Borup towards B. And the numbers are tied again.
Rob's the creep through mid. Borup actually, does he have any idea about this? No, he does not. That's a huge kill. The pressure now on that defense on A is really enormous. So you can see that will split the attention away. Cadian coming across, worried about Robs, but they can't really worry too much about it. They'll ignore his position for now, understanding that the rotation's on that B site. And that's a great pickup. Cadian keeping the dream alive here for Heroic. Nico holding that flank from mid as well. Robs goes down, and these Orbs are really doing all the work. All the work they need to. Frozen still there, looking to give mousesports a chance here. Another clutch situation. 10 seconds, really, it's just going to be forced to go for the plant. Is there an angle that Nico can find here in time? Not just yet, but eventually Nico finds it and gets everything that he needs. And Heroic, again, they're winning these clutches.
11 rounds in a row. Not a single T round so far for mousesports.
Now, and let's not forget his entries on the A bomb site in the previous round. Has he spotted Nico here? Hasn't seen him at all, but he still gets the kill eventually. And it's, of course, one of the AWPs to trade. No one else in position just yet. Really trying to create some space for his team, Karrigan. Dying first, he can now lead the remainder, but can they get any rounds in this half?
He should be traded here, but what he knows Nice shot from Acor though. 4-on-3. Very, very difficult spot to be in here now if you're heroic to retake this. What?
Oh, on the back. Perfect timing. he thought Cadian. Bait's not taken just yet. Bemis facing the wrong way now, going around the corner. Finally, mousesports get there.
Once again, loves to be the guy that goes in first. Loves to get the action started, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Taking down Cadian, creates a lot of space all the way on the site. Doesn't care about Tessus, leaves him in his wake. Sitting there at the top of the A ramp, still causing problems as Tessus, but Carrion can swing round to deal with him, surely. And that's exactly what will happen. Nice shot from Storm, but so much to do here. Has to get the ace clutch to win the rounds. That's what he needs to do.
I mean, it really comes back to, I mean, this is insane. I mean, this round, that absolutely carrying him, but even last round, I'd argue, you know, him taking control here and going a little bit more aggressive. Sure, Acor does go down, but as we know on the map, just now that the fact that they know where Salvin is, bomb goes down on the B bomb site.
But they could really do with taking the Sorp away. So many spaces he could be there. There we go. And they could pick up that AWP as well for... Step has been made though. Nico, oh god, he's still going to get deleted. Carrigan creating...
I can't believe he's allowed to do that again, even on timing as well. And Carrigan, he's going to get his third! Oh my god! That's a flash from Cadian. Want to do a mid-round take there, losing the entry, needs to take the A-ram back, throws the flashbang, but Kerrigan's great position. Sure, it's a team effort, maybe, but I mean, honestly, Kerrigan wins this map in favor of mousesports. The last 3 rounds that they need, all in the hands of Kerrigan.
That's absolutely fantastic from mousesports and Carrigan. He's pretty happy.